Suzuki Bandit 1200, introduced in the mid-1990s, quickly became a cult classic thanks to its combination of raw power and affordability. Powered by a 1157cc inline 4 engine derived from the GSX R 1100, the Bandit offered impressive torque across the rev range, making it both a commuter-friendly and a thrilling machine for spirited riding. Its chassis design was straightforward, emphasizing practicality over refinement, but the bike's lightweight nature and abundant power made it highly versatile. Many riders also appreciated its mod-friendly nature, with countless aftermarket parts available to boost performance or enhance comfort. The Bandit 1200 became known as a do-it-all motorcycle from touring to track days. On the other hand, the Honda CB1100, launched in 2010, was built with a very different vision. Instead of raw aggression, Honda focused on nostalgia and refinement. The CB1100 was designed as a modern homage to the legendary CB750, carrying a retro-inspired design combined with modern engineering. Its 1140cc air-cooled inline 4 engine is smooth, reliable, and delivers power in a more linear and predictable fashion compared to the Bandit. While not as explosively powerful, the CB1100 shines in its balance, comfort, and ease of use. The suspension and chassis setup focus on stability and relaxed riding, making it a favorite among riders who value a classic feel combined with modern reliability. In terms of handling, the Bandit 1200 is more aggressive and sporty, appealing to riders who enjoy adrenaline-filled rides. Its ergonomics are slightly sportier, and it feels livelier when pushed hard. The CB1100, in contrast, is heavier and more laid back, designed for smooth cruising rather than outright performance. Comfort is its strong suit, along with timeless aesthetics that continue to attract enthusiasts who admire classic motorcycles. Bike style. The Suzuki Bandit 1200 carries the spirit of a no-nonsense street fighter. Its muscular tank, aggressive stance, and semi-naked look project raw performance. The exposed engine, steel tube frame, and wide handlebars highlight its utilitarian yet sporty nature. The Bandit's design doesn't try to be overly polished, instead it emphasizes power and practicality. Its slightly bulky frame gives it a rugged personality, a motorcycle that looks ready to tackle urban roads and long stretches of highway with equal confidence. Many riders see the Bandit's style as timeless. In a gritty way, it looks like a machine built for riders who prioritize substance over flash. In contrast, the Honda CB1100 leans heavily into retro-inspired elegance. First released in the 2010s, its design pays homage to the legendary CB series from the 1970s. Rounded headlamp, polished chrome details, twin shock absorbers, and clean lines deliver a sense of classic motorcycling nostalgia. Unlike the Bandit's aggressive posture, the CB1100 feels more relaxed, exuding sophistication and respect for tradition. The long, flat seat and teardrop fuel tank blend seamlessly, creating a harmonious profile that recalls the golden age of Honda's 4-cylinder icons. The CB1100 doesn't shout power, it whispers refinement. It is a motorcycle for those who admire heritage and appreciate craftsmanship and design. So which one looks cooler? The answer depends on personal taste. If cool means aggressive, muscular, and slightly rebellious, the Suzuki Bandit 1200 takes the crown. Its Street Fighter DNA gives it an edge that feels bold and untamed. However, if cool means stylish, timeless, and classic with a strong nostalgic appeal, then the Honda CB1100 easily wins. Its retro lines and polished finish make it a head-turner for enthusiasts who value tradition. Comfortable. The Suzuki Bandit 1200 was designed as a sporty yet practical machine. It features an upright seating position, wide handlebars, and a relatively plush seat that can handle both city commutes and longer touring rides. The suspension is tuned more toward versatility than luxury, providing a balance between stability at higher speeds and comfort on uneven roads. For taller riders, the Bandit's roomy ergonomics feel natural, with ample legroom and minimal wrist strain. However, on longer journeys, the seat may feel slightly firm compared to modern standards, and wind protection is modest unless equipped with a touring screen. In contrast, the Honda CB1100 emphasizes classic comfort with a modern twist. Its retro styling hides a very refined and smooth riding experience. The seat is broad and generously padded, designed to keep both rider and passenger at ease for extended periods. The upright ergonomics are even more relaxed than the Bandit's, making it especially suitable for casual cruising and long-distance touring. Honda's engineering ensures minimal vibration through the handlebars and foot pegs, which greatly enhances rider comfort during sustained highway speeds. The suspension is softer and more forgiving than the Bandit's, soaking up bumps with ease, although it may feel slightly less sporty when pushed aggressively. Another key difference lies in engine character. The Bandit 1200's air and oil-cooled inline 4 delivers a strong surge of torque, but at higher revs, vibrations can creep in, which might reduce comfort on very long rides. The CB1100, meanwhile, is tuned for smoothness rather than raw power, with linear torque delivery that complements its comfortable, easygoing nature. This makes the Honda feel less fatiguing, especially for riders who value relaxation over speed. Strengths. The Bandit 1200 is powered by an 157cc air or oil-cooled inline-4 engine that produces around 98 horsepower at 500 revolutions per minute, and about 92 Newton-meters of torque at 500 revolutions per minute. Its strong mid-range and torque make it very lively in everyday riding and capable of brisk acceleration even without aggressive revving. Many users praise its freight train pull and the ability to lift the front wheel in low gears under hard throttle. The Bandit is often praised for its mechanical simplicity and robustness. Enthusiasts note that it is relatively easy to maintain, with fewer electronic complexities and reliable components. If you prioritize a more aggressive, raw, wolf in sheep's clothing character, the Bandit 1200 offers that edge: strong torque, minimal electronics, and a reputation for being a fun, tunable platform. The CB1100, meanwhile, features a 140cc air plus oil-cooled inline-4 DOHC motor with a more modest peak output, but tuned for smooth, linear torque delivery. In practice, the CB1100 favors rideability, refinement, and accessible torque over outright performance. The CB1100 also enjoys Honda's reputation for build quality and durability. Its modern versions include more refined features that add convenience and reliability in daily use. The CB1100 might have a slight edge in long-term service intervals and refined manufacturing tolerances. The CB1100 leans toward comfort and usable everyday manners. It has well-balanced ergonomics, smoother power delivery, and in later models, a 6-speed gearbox and modest modern touches that make it more tractable for touring or daily riding.